Hi, in this video, we're going to continue with question 5 from the 2025 KZN Trial Paper 2. And the question we're focusing on is question 5.4, which pertains to a general solution. So we're going to read the question. And it says, determine the general solution of the following equation. 4 sine 3x plus 1 into sine x minus 5 cos x equal to 0. Now you'll notice that it is factorized, and the first thing we're going to do is we're going to equate each factor to 0. So we can say 4 sine 3x plus 1 is equal to 0, or sine minus 5 cos x is equal to 0. So we're going to start with the left-hand side, and 4 sine 3x, we're going to take the plus 1 on the other side, will become negative 1, and then we can divide that by 4. So we took our 1 on the other side, became negative 1, and if we divide it by 4, we get sine 3x is equal to minus 1 over 4. We're now going to use a calculator and find our reference angle, but before we do that, we want to remember that sine is negative in quadrant 3 and 4. And remember, your angle formula in quadrant 3 is 180 plus your theta, or your reference angle, and in quadrant 4 it's 360 minus. So we're going to take our calculators now. We're going to type shift sine 1 over 4. Do not type the negative. That's to reference the quadrants. And the reference angle we get is 14.48. Now we know that this can be in quadrant 3. So if we go with our angle formula in quadrant 3, we're going to get 3x. Remember, the angle is 3x is equal to 180 plus 14.48. That's 194.48 plus K360. And remember, K is an element of Z, which is integers. And now we're going to divide right through by 3. 3x divided by 3 is x. 194.48 divided by 3 is 64.83. And K360 divided by 3 will give us K120. So that is our solution sitting in quadrant 3. Now we need to find the solution in quadrant 4. So in quadrant 4, remember, it's going to be 3x is equal to 360 minus 14.48. That'll give you 345.52 plus K360. We're now going to divide by 3. 3x divided by 3 will give us x. 345.52 divided by 3 is 115.17. And K360 divided by 3 is K120. Okay, so we have our solution, which is sitting in quadrant 3 and quadrant 4. Now we're going to move to the other factor that we equated to 0. Sine x minus 5 cos x is equal to 0. So we're going to move minus 5 cos x to the right-hand side. Will become a plus 5 cos x. And then we're going to divide by cos x. So if you're a little lost there, let me quickly show you how we got that. We have sine x is equal to, you take your minus 5 cos x on the other side, you get 5 cos x, and then we're going to divide both sides by cos x. And the reason, because we know that sine x over cos x, that's what we're going to establish, is equal to 5, and we can rewrite sine x over cos x as tan x. So we can now conclude that tan x is equal to 5. So remember, whenever we have sine over cos, that can be written as tan. Now, we're going to find the reference angle. But remember, for tan, this is positive, which means that we are in quadrant 1. And we don't have to check for 2 quadrants because the period for a tan graph is 180. So let's find our reference angle. Shift tan 5. So shift tan 5 gives us a reference angle of 78.69. And then, because your period of a tan graph is 180, we will now say that x is equal to 78.69 plus k 180. And k is an element of integers. And there we have our general solution.